Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boys, your Drink Slot. You tuned into a Lap It Up on the road with the Wolf series of drink reviews. Now, today we're going to do a little bit of a catch up on Gien, his health, and a new drink. Now, the drink is, I believe this is a Korean company. Called Hai Tai, and it's BonBon. That's the translation that I found for it. It is a grape soda that has grapes in it. I'm not fully versed on the full thing, but that's Bon. Sometimes B-O-N, sometimes B-O-N-G. Usually shown as BonBon. And I can't read any of the nutritional values off the back, and this is all in Korean. So, yeah. Though, I'm guessing 130 calories. I'm just not sure of the sodium count, but my guess would be 45 milligrams of sodium, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what sodium is in Hungary, so. Sorry. But yeah, actually, just it is a review, but I've had some of these. My brother showed up at my house with 3 of these and a Transformers 1 Matrix of Leadership. I don't have that with me. It is sitting on my desk near my computer. My brother knows what I like. I have to admit that. He's a good guy. I saw that and I was just like, this is the shit! I was very happy. It's very cool. But, that out of the way. Let's give this a shot. I like this. I liked it when I tried the other two. Really good. I like, it's just grape juice with it, like white grape juice, but with carbonation and bits like grapes in it that'll fit in. Obviously, they're a little pain in the butt to get out because they're peeled grapes, maybe cut in half too, but sometimes they get stuck in the hole there. So, okay, what is going on? Oh. Okay. Train, and people were slowing down, and now some people can't get around one guy because he wants to turn, and it's blocking. There's the traffic, but whatever. I'm gonna go. This guy can just. Wow, that's weird. It's tasty though. It is sweet, so I'm thinking 30 to 40 something grams of sugar. Sure. Well. Great piece. So, ooh, is that a new church? Yeah. Church just up the street. Like, just like. Anyway. This is good. It's a nice flavor. It has the white grape juice, kind of bitter but sweetness to it. It really does taste like you are drinking grape juice, though, not just like bottled grape. You know, it's like it's like juice a la the grape. What are you doing? What's wrong with you people? pieces are a bit of a hindrance to enjoying the drink. I think that this should be poured into a glass, and then that would be so much better. Because they stop them at the bottom, and then they cover the hole, and that's probably what it's meant to be done, is just poured into a glass. But that was good. Delicious. Delicious. I love it. Come on. Tasty. Sorry. But, so Gin is fun. I believe I set up most of it with the video that I'm gonna try to put together and put up about that. But he's good. They think that he probably it was too hot and humid. He was pulling on the leash, trying to get the edge of everything, and then just kind of choked himself out, basically. They couldn't find anything wrong with in fecal or in blood tests, so yeah. But if he does it again or shows other signs, bring him in and they'll do x-rays and go from there. But so far, doing all right. As for me, past 3 weeks I've been dealing with a little bit of a cough. Mostly, a lot of it's clearing my throat, trying to clear the lungs. When I feel a little bit of a tickle, it's not too bad of a cough, but enough to where it's starting to hurt my jaw a little bit. There's a little bit of, like, I can feel tightness right here, probably a lymph node or something, which every time I cough, every time I get a cough, if it's for a certain period of time, this hurts. It all aches, not hurt. With my back hurting, not hurting. See, the thing is that most of the time it's not a big deal. It's just that usually if I'm sitting down and I'm coughing, I start to feel this pain. Very, very tiny, like right between the shoulder blades, but on the left side, and then I will feel this kind of a ache in my shoulder, my socket, and I say that it feels like it's like it's out of socket. You know, it feels like it's loose or it's pulling down. And also I've been noticing a little bit of tingling. I think I may actually have pinched a nerve. Because like sometimes my left hand looks like it's right to go, but my left hand, it kind of gets like, ooh. But I also work in an industry, plus I also play games, so I have a sneaking suspicion this might be carpal tunnel. But I think the next time I go in for a wellness check in a month, I will go in and we'll talk about that and see what's going on. I think maybe I need to stress the back issue, because it has just been. At first, I thought it was the Crestor, and I'm starting to feel like maybe it could have initially been that, but something this kind of sucks. It's not horrible. Like, well, sometimes it doesn't bother me, but then every once in a while, I sit just the right way, or and noticing, like, I usually sleep on my left side, and now I've noticed that when I sleep on my left side, sometimes that my hand will kind of feel like it's falling asleep. That's frustrating. But I am walking a bit more. I'm kind of getting back on the bike, the stationary bike that I've got. It's because temperatures are getting kind of cold, and as much as I would like to get out there on a good bike, I can't afford a really good bike. Okay, a bike that I would like. I could buy like $100, $200 bike, drive it until it breaks, try to fix it, drive that until it breaks, until finally I just have to get another bike. Not that it would take a short period of time, but my brain already kind of processes the routes I need to go to, and then so I'm just going to use stationary until I've lost a bit of weight to where I can buy a bike that I'm not worried about fucking up a bike. And I was worried about messing up a bike when I was in Japan, when I was 256. When I got back from Japan, I was like 218, 219. And honestly, I have to say 218 and 219 was good for me. I know it's not supposed to. It's like, it should be like, I think that it wants to be like 180 or 187, 186 for my height and whatever. But I don't know if I want to get that low again. Not that that's low. I was very happy with, and the thing is, I didn't think about it at the time. And that's one of the things about just getting older, is that you go back and you go like, man, I looked good. I wasted my energy on shit that didn't matter. People that didn't matter. Let me be very clear about that. I have friends that I don't talk to anymore because they've moved out of state. I mean, like, they can communicate with me. There are exes that I think I'm still on, or at least one ex that I'd say that I'd be on conversation. Two exes, actually. One won't talk to me, which that sounds like, I don't know. I probably because they don't have my number. But anyway, there are two exes the women that I've dated that would be fun talking with me, or but we don't communicate. It's just the things that But exes usually don't want to talk to you. And obviously, there's the whole concept of like, if somebody wants to call you, they will. I've never been good at phone calls. I don't like phone calls, and I'm not a very communication, like, if you need to get a hold of me, you know where to get a hold of me. But I'm probably not going to call you, because I'm probably, like, you'll probably read what I've written on Facebook, or see my Instagram, but I'm on Discord as well, so you can get a hold of me there. And that's kind of who I am. I mean, like, if you have my phone, you text me, I will respond. It might not be immediate, but I will respond. That's really the best way to get a hold of me. Text message me. I don't really do phone calls a lot because there's usually tons of other stuff going on. But I sit down dinner and have a conversation. I will talk to you until it is time for you to fall asleep. I was like, we'll have a conversation. Anyway, but I mean I'm not saying that, like, if you don't communicate with me, we're not friends anymore, kind of thing. There are certain people that I have like I thought were like my best friends. Who I barely ever, like, I don't even think there's one particular friend. I said the one that moved out of state. I haven't talked to in years, more than 10 to 15 years. And I miss the guy a lot. But I think I spent too much time thinking that no communication meant that they didn't give a shit. But then I realized it's like I really don't communicate all that well myself. And it is a two-way street. So, yeah, anyway. But, like, there are certain friends that I talk to occasionally, that I had talked to, who don't communicate with me, or if they did, it was to get something from me. And those people are not friends. You think they are, but or at least they're not good friends. I have good friends who I barely even talk to sometimes, and then other times we're just yakking away about everything. we don't even share. Some of us don't even share religious views, political views. We tend to not talk about politics much, though some of them do. I just don't really respond. But we've also seen why we pick why we've picked our certain positions, but also don't insult each other. Try to make a point of indicating that while we were talking about the particular group or a person that did something that says they're part of a particular group, we all know that it's not the same for every person that is a part of that group. But there's a team A and team B and some a few in between, so that always causes problems. But I think that a lot of people don't realize that, like, life's tough, and to a certain degree, you basically have to take some non-communication with a grain of salt, because what are you going to do? I know that some people talk on the phone all the time. Some people are like they're almost always on the phone, or they're sharing their conversations with everybody on the phone. It's like listening to somebody's conversation is just nuts to me. Like, why would you go into a public place with the phone, just going off, and like the loudspeaker, like, and everybody can hear your conversation, everyone. No, not doing that. What am I thinking? Oh yeah, right. I didn't get gas, but I will do that. Oh, that's what they were talking about. Huh. It did change. Okay. Sorry, the hotel didn't change. I really don't drive this way very often, it seems. Then the last time I went there was this large overpass, so it's been a month or two since I've been this way. Anyway, suffice it to say, I've forgotten where I was at. Was the reason why I was talking about it. But I can't remember why I was discussing this. I know that I was talking about, like, friends and then talking a long time, and people that you care about. You just have to really hold on to that. There are important people in your life, and those people you need to hold on to. Even if you don't talk, if it's your people, they're your people. You could still be like, dude, where the fuck have you been? I haven't seen you, and you were like, why would you do that? I saw you do this thing. Why would the heck would you do that? And you sit down and you listen. You're not writing them off, And even the people that you do, the road went weird. Even if they're people who you've basically written off and put them in a category and said, you know what? These people were cool with me. They were happy. They were good to me. But obviously, I am not important to them. But I'm also not important to their daily life. So they're not important to my daily life. But I'll tell you what. If I have said that you are my friend, or that I have made that distinction that you are important to me in some way, even if I don't care for some of your actions, I'm going to help you. It's a decision, and you stick by that decision. And if there's the thing also, like I said, if I were to find out one of my friends was like a pedophile, I'd turn you in a fucking heartbeat. I know that sounds weird. I know that. Maybe not. Maybe like hopefully everybody's just like, yeah. But I mean, you Nazis, pedophiles. That's, or you're beating your girlfriend, you're beating your wife, or you're beating your husband, you're beating your boyfriend. We're gonna have a conversation, and that conversation is probably gonna require cops, because you are better than that. I know that. If I've decided that you are a person that I want to spend time with, and you are doing this, tough love will come up. If I find out you're a Nazi or pedophile, definitely have some hospital time, whether that's medical or physical, medical, or psychological. Why am I bringing that up? It's grape juice, grape soda. Why am I even? Anyway, but not sure where all that was going. But I am doing well, health-wise. As I said, I've got this cough. I'm gonna stop by the gas station, grab some Halls. I'm going to go see Red One and probably Heretic with Noel, and it's got passed by a bunch of Gold Wings. Some biker group. But, yeah. I hope y'all are doing well. I give the grape juice a 4 and an 8. That was good. I wish there was more of it. It's very tasty. And you guys should try it. But, and as always, you know, I think it's just parked there. Cop car. Anyway, as always, I'm Sir Drinks a Lot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it down to the last drop. Just be kind to everybody, even the people that don't agree with you. It'll take a little bit of time, but eventually truth wins out, you know, and you're able to communicate with each other and explain. And, you know, the thing is, new things come up, new arguments. We just have to get through it. Conversate, you know. Anyway. All right.